Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. My name's Jordan and I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces Collective. We're shooting this video face to face today. I've loaned my extra webcam to my roommate to use for something, so I just thought I'd jump on here quick and use my MacBook webcam, and yeah, you get to see what I look like. We get to interact face to face today, which is nice. I might shoot a couple videos like this. Today we're going to start by pulling some spirit animal cards from this beautiful deck right here, the Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Collette and Reid. And then we'll move into pulling some Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine here. And then we'll move into a 10-card tarot spread. I'll show the cards as they come up, and we'll go from there. So just as a general message, this reading may or may not resonate with you. If you find it doesn't fit your story, you know, there was a reason why you clicked on this video, so I recommend exploring my channel and finding a title that stands out to you so that you can find your message that you're looking for today. You don't have to be a Pisces, by the way, to enjoy these readings. Just trust that when you click on the video that it's, you know, the right time for you to hear the message. And try not to make it fit, okay? We're going to start by pulling one of the animal cards, like I said. So what energy would we like to talk about today for Pisces? Channeling from our spirit guides, angels and ancestors, and higher beings, past loved ones. We have surrender now. This is the moth spirit. We also have the turtle spirit. This card says slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Surrender now, slow and steady wins the race. Something's coming in, or you're heading in a direction, and you know, try not to force things, try not to get in your own way. You know, it's all about surrendering to the divine, allowing moments of love and divine guidance permeate your decision-making process. Because surrendering isn't just about doing nothing. It's about deciding to make decisions that are in alignment with truth, with love, forgiveness, compassion. So your Angel Tarot card today is the Ace of Water. This card says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. It also can talk about a new wave of health as well. So we could be talking about many different categories of your life here, but it is, you know, an abundant, overflowing cup, full of opportunity for love, full of opportunity for health. It even says a new home on here. A sense of belonging, and also spiritual growth and intuition. Ooh, we also have the Wheel coming out. Archangel Michael. This card says a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So I do feel like something has been moving very slowly for you, and you've had to surrender. You've had to choose love with that Ace of Cups. You've had to choose compassion and patience. And a time of positivity is coming into your life. There is a situation that moves forward. And it says suddenly on this card. It's something that is going to speed up this process. Underneath the bottom of the deck it says Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So you may be wondering what options you have right now, what's the best choice to make. Many things might open up all at once for you. Underneath the bottom of the deck on the split is the Hermit and the Devil card, both earth sign energies. They both talk about nighttime, darkness, things being covered up, things being silenced. Maybe you were silenced. It's a heavy energy. Both those energies are heavy, restrictive. So you're in the current moment, we have the Hierophant. It's reversed. We also have the Devil reversed coming out again. So it's better when it comes out reversed. Two major arcana. Oh, and then here's your third major arcana, the High Priestess reversed. All in the current moment. So it's a very spiritual message. In the recent past is the Chariot, which I'm smiling because that's a very positive energy. And it's in the recent past, another major arcana. So far you've got 5 in this reading, if we count the Angel card. I've just dropped some cards. We'll start shuffling again. So this is a very important reading today, I think, with all these major arcana. In the distant past is the Page of Wands. Actually, I felt a really sad energy when I grabbed this card. It's almost as if your voice was being unheard, suffocated, smothered out. Your will to move forward was challenged, was oppressed. You weren't allowed to be yourself. You weren't allowed to be your inner child was covered right up. You may have even tried to conform to other people's beliefs and decisions that they made, and I feel like you were trying to be obedient in this energy. But it just was very painful. It really wasn't in alignment with your soul, but it may have been what you had to do at the time in order to get through a situation. But I feel like with that Chariot card in the recent past, you've reclaimed your sense of power and forcefulness, and you have momentum now. You're moving forward from that time of being minimized or even gaslit, you know, like all those negative energies of dismissing you. I feel like you've been dismissed in the past. And if we look at the current moment, we've got these 3 energies, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Devil. It's interesting. Oh my god, another major arcana. In the future is the Temperance Angel, one of my favorite cards. Representing you is the 5 of Swords. So I'm hearing that on one hand you've got nothing to prove, but on the other hand you do have something to prove. I know it sounds like 2 different conflicting messages, but it may be important for you to seek some form of validation in the current moment. But just know it's something that you'll have to give yourself. You may not get it from surrounding family or friends or a relationship. In the environment position is the 4 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands in your fears and desires position. This is actually coming through as a bully for me today. Someone who is, knows that they had a one-up over you. You know, it's the Knight over the Page, where you were the Page in the past, and this is in your fears position. There's someone here who has acted impulsively with you. They were a bit cruel is what I'm hearing. And we have the Sun as the outcome. So you have 5, 6, 7 major arcana here out of 12 tarot cards. That's pretty empowering. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords reverse. So this is a situation here where you are on track with your goals now, after being overridden in some way in the past. I say that because the Chariot card is the vehicle, and it's almost like you were like kind of run over by someone's will. I feel like I'm hearing the words grave mistake, like this was a grave mistake on this person's behalf. It really showed their character with the Sun card being here reversed. Um, their intentions for what they want to accomplish, what they want to make happen, are very clear now. Before it may have been unclear, like maybe they were on your side, maybe they were doing something on your behalf, or in authority in some way. And it's very clear now that they were actually not thinking of you at all. They're thinking of you as this silly little page of wands. So something is happening here for you in the current moment here when it comes to contracts, soul contracts, devil and high priestess. Some overarching authority, a spiritual authority, whether it's a guru, a spirit guide, God or goddess, some type of higher power here has been working to make some type of decision. They've been listening to both sides of the story. It's interesting because you're not the only one with spirit guides here, Pisces. Your person who is working against you also has spirit guides, and on that other side, there's compassion for both people who are here on Earth, you and your person that were against each other in some way. There's compassion for each of you to make decisions that are empowering for both of you, and there's also compassion to make decisions, give you the opportunity or give them the opportunity to do the right thing. There has to be some leniency. There has to be some space to make mistakes. And that space has been given. But that was a contract that the two of you and your person, agreed upon before you even got here. The freedom to play out this karma in whatever way it was going to play out. You probably didn't know which way it was going to play out when you first got here. You didn't know that selfishness or pride or ego or impulsiveness, false authority type of energy would get in the way of a once beautiful relationship dynamic. But this person was a role model for you, and they threw you under the wheel. So the Hierophant here is kind of saying like it disapproves of what has been happening. The Hierophant is reversed, so it's telling me here that that spiritual support is not being given to your person anymore to continue on this pathway of destruction. Devil, Hierophant, High Priestess, Five of Swords, Four of Wands. It's all about this pathway in the Four of Wands. This and the Four of Wands and the Chariot card both have something in common. They both are structures or vehicles that get you places, that rise you up. And one's a foundation, one's a vehicle. Both operate to contain your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and create that reality for you. And at some point, your dreams, your goals, and aspirations are going to happen. They may already be happening now. And the bonds that connected you to this person, where you had to take back seat in your goals and dreams, you had to be subservient to this person in some way, you had to give your power up in some way with this Devil reverse, that contract is broken. Not only are you breaking free of it, but the High Priestess here is saying that new contracts are being written on your behalf, and they're going to accelerate your motion forward. You may even find that your goals, your dreams and aspirations actually get in the way of your person's goals, dreams and aspirations now, almost as like a flip side of the coin. And if it's not directly affecting them, they're just going to see the contrast between what it is that they're trying to accomplish and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. There'll be a lot less roadblocks and hurdles for you because you've already experienced those roadblocks and hurdles and you've overcome them with the Five of Swords being here. You've proven already that you can manifest through your own free will, regardless of the fate, regardless of limitations that have been put on you. And the universe is now aligning to make sure that your goals continue to happen now. I think the reason why this has been delayed is that in the background, lots of things had to line up and you had to prove to yourself first that you could pull off these energies, that you could pull off these gifts and dreams that you've been given. So that was one thing. There was a personal growth that had to come out of your end. And during that process, the other person had the opportunity to grow personally as well. I just lost my train of thought there. What I mean to say is that they were also given a time frame where they could have changed their mind, stepped up into a role of authority in which they were given, and done the right thing. But they stayed at a Knight of Wands reverse status. They stayed in this combative, competitive, one-up type of energy. But they're falling off their horse, so to speak. Their manifestations are not as controlled as they think they are. It's almost as if this person was trying to control the divine pathway. Take advantage of it and shape it into what it is that they wanted, regardless of contracts, regardless of obligations to other people, moral obligations. So there is, in the future position, the Temperance card. It's saying that some things are being worked out right now. Just know that you are on the winning side of the confrontation now here, Pisces. You've proven your point to the spirit guides, to the angels, the ancestors. You've solidified your position with the Four of Wands here in the Chariot card. You're no longer a pushover. And this other person's in for a not so happy surprise with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Sun reversed. Something's not going to go the way that they wanted. So if we look at the individual card pairings before we sign off here, we have Temperance and the Hierophant reversed. Hierophant is above the Temperance card in my 10-card tarot spread. So those two energies are very spiritual, they're very divine. One talks about authority, rules, structures, and divine law, and the other talks about natural growth, the artistic expression of these natural laws. A little bit of negativity, a little bit of positivity, mix it all together and you get growth with the Temperance card. It's learning through the process, learning through these divine rules and rebelling against them sometimes and breaking those rules and then paying for those consequences later. Or, maybe some things are supposed to be broken through. So, it's a game of like working through restriction with those two cards together. And it's similar with the Devil reversed above the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about winning, proving a point, having a strong opinion against somebody else, and it putting you and a person at odds. And then the Devil reversed is a relationship dynamic that's breaking down. You know, the restrictions around a relationship dynamic are being illuminated and are being challenged and overthrown, with the Five of Swords being here. So the High Priestess reversed above the Four of Wands. It's almost as if you were supposed to have gotten to a certain point now within your timeline of accomplishment and victory, and having created a foundation for yourself. And maybe it took longer than you thought it would take because of some of the restrictions you had within this relationship dynamic. But your foundation is solidifying now. And this is why you are winning. This is why you are proving your point. You know, you're still creating a reality that you want to create. And this is jarring. This is not only is it a foundation, but it's a vehicle with this Chariot card and the Knight of Wands reversed below it. This person's riding a horse and you're riding a chariot, fully armored, 2 Sphinx in the front, with stars above you on the canopy of your chariot. This person's riding one horse, they've got a stick in their hand, and it's all show, you know. It just shows how much more in control you are of your own reality, because you did surrender, you did go slow and steady. You did choose love along your pathway. You chose compassion and forgiveness. And the positivity that comes your way now is because of how solid your faith in yourself and your faith in what the right thing is to do. You know, you've got valor, you've got courage. This other person doesn't have those virtues. So that's why they're going to run into their issues. They might even feel like you're now running over them, so to speak, you know, with your wheels of your chariot. But it's really not about that. It's about the method of which you and your other person have decided to manifest. And with the Page of Wands reversed, it's a sad energy in the past, with the Sun card being here reversed as well. Both youthful energies, both suppressed, both, you know, being happy and optimistic, and both being, you know, inspirational energies. And all of that was kind of ridden, squished out, covered up, made into something that it was not. So the Sun is a breakthrough energy, even if it is reversed. It's energy here of it's almost as if with this Knight of Wands, this Page of Wands, this Chariot, the Sun card dynamic, that this person really truly revealed to you your own inner child and your own needs that you had as your inner child by working against it in some way. Now that you have taken charge of that, and that you are forming your own pathways, honoring your own inner child with compassion, with love, and by surrendering, this other person has to now face their own inner demons, their own inner child. You know, we can look at our faults as inner demons, quote unquote, or we can look at them as shadows covering up our inner child, that true spirit within us. So, you know, this person may fear some of the things that are coming their way because it's expressions of their own shadowy self on the inside that's covering up, shadowy ego that's covering up their inner child. So they're going to manifest adversaries. They're going to manifest issues, you know. And it's karma, you know. That's what this is all about. So, anyway, I think I've made my point clear with these cards. Positive things are coming your way. The wheel is moving now. and you're moving forward in a different way that other people are not able to move forward in because of the choices that you made. All right, that's what I've got for your reading, and I'll see you again soon.